Oh, thank God for this, my gorgeous Gemini. Thank God for this. We even have fireworks out there right now to confirm this, okay? What these fireworks are confirming, my gorgeous Geminini, there is something, oh my God, this difficult issue. Oh my God, you've been dealing with this for such a long time. And this is to do with a personal issue, with a personal problem that started with something little, but it grew into something absolutely enormous, something absolutely giant over time. So especially when it comes to the last, I would say 11 months, things have been extremely, oh my God, extremely difficult for you. Extremely. So it's to do with that specific problem, like, oh my God, an important resolution. It's gonna happen at the moment in time when somebody reaches forward, and which is really going to surprise you to start with. It's really going to surprise you who is going to reach through, who is going to come forward. But the bottom line is that that particular problem, you're gonna feel so much lighter after that moment in time. You're gonna feel so much lighter, and you're gonna be reminded of how much this has been actually affecting you, my gorgeous Geminini. And thank God that you're very, very strong. Thank God, because your own strongness have been like kind of keeping you afloat. Do you know what I mean? Throughout all this time. But now you're gonna have a clear essence of how much this was actually affecting you, purely because you're gonna feel so happy, so delighted that this is actually going to start to resolve itself. And all what needed to happen was for someone specific to come forward, and then you do the second step. You're gonna love this. So it's fantastic success and achievement when it comes to the big problem, one of the biggest problems you've ever been through in your entire life, my gorgeous Geminini, I'm literally talking about. So this is gonna be a fantastic accomplishment here, and at the same time, this means to you so much, and you are gonna literally see this like a big wish coming true, and soon after that moment in time, there is something which is gonna happen to you, which is gonna be completely out of this world. You will see there is an adventure, a mini adventure which you are going to have, and that particular adventure, it's going to open your eyes towards something really specific that you want to explore about yourself and take it on the next level. You must take this on the next level. You must not forget about this whatsoever, because this in itself, it's all about you finding out something about yourself, something really surprising, which is going to surprise you, especially when it comes to you feeling such a strong connection towards something. It's like a new flower coming up, my gorgeous Gemini. It's like a new flower growing, because this problem has been affecting you so much, and it was affecting you to move on with your life. And the more difficult problem it was, the bigger impact on your life this is going to be. So when that problem comes to an end, it starts coming to an end, that's the end of the specific journey. Wherever there is, I told you, the end of a specific journey, there is also the beginning of something really special coming up. In your case, this is going to be a little adventure where you are going to find out something really special about yourself, and it's something that you want to explore, you want to dive in, you want to oh my God, and you need to go for it. This is a very healthy and great sign that your life is about to be transformed, literally, and you are gonna kind of start planning. You see, it's all gonna be boiled down towards you starting to plan something really specific. This is gonna mean to you so much, but you will also understand that so many elements about your life are actually going to change. You're going to be thinking about so many things that have been making you feel so kind of that have been making you feel like kind of so exhausted, really, and so negative, really. And this is you towards realizing that you're moving on towards you being so much happier and doing what you wanted to do for such a long time, but you couldn't because of that particular problem. So this problem really in itself, it's about to set you free, and it's gonna kind of lead towards words, you are starting to plan something really, really important here indeed. Okay, by the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Gemini, by the time you get to the mid part of this week, you know what, as soon as you have a bit of like an argument here, a bit of a disagreement with here, you know what, you're gonna like kind of, oh no, you're gonna have a little bit of argument, a little bit of disagreement with somebody, and then that in itself, you're gonna feel like you're gonna walk away from something, like you're gonna be like, goodbye, like I had enough of this, I had absolutely enough. And then you're going to be worrying like, oh my God, no, what have I done? I've done an impulsive mistake, I shouldn't have overreacted like this. You know, later on you're going to be like, oh, what have I done? And you know what, snap baby, snap out of it right now, because as soon as that happens, you are going to find yourself tapping within such a powerful dimension, a really wise dimension, and then suddenly you're going to surprise yourself. Really suddenly you're going to realize that, you know, this was not an impulsive mistake whatsoever. In fact, this was like, it happened to you like a favor, really, because you are going to walk away from something that you should actually walk away from. So this is why this is going to be so important. Not only that, but you're also going to become a very, very kind of suddenly determined. You're going to be very determined to accept some kind of a challenge now, and there is this challenge which is going to be on your mind, and you're going to be so determined to accept that challenge. And you know what I mean, but you're not going to realize that that's the direct result of everything that happened so far. You actually did the right thing by walking away from this argument, and also by like kind of walking away from that part of your life, because in itself this is going to like kind of bring you to this specific point where you are going to find yourself in just a bit of a hermit mode, where you're gonna tap into this powerful energy, these powerful dimensions, which are gonna kind of be primarily responsible for you becoming very determined to accept this particular challenge which is going to be on your mind. Fantastic. That's exactly what you need to do. You need to accept that challenge, my gorgeous Gemini, at all costs. By the time you get to the last part of this week, you know, I like this so much. You know, and I know, and little Plantini knows, and little cat knows, another cat knows, oh my God, another plant knows. No, honestly, yeah, seriously. At around the end of this week, you know, it's about this sacrifice. I'm sorry, but you are going to need to make this sacrifice. And you knew this for a while, but you were like, oh God, the time is not right. Listen, if you're waiting for the right moment, if you're waiting for the right time, your life is going to pass. You know, we must not wait for the right moment, you know, to do something. If you want to do something, you just go for it. But it doesn't really matter. You were careful for a reason when it comes to this, and it worked out actually perfectly. But now, at around the end of this week, you will know that you will be able to make this important sacrifice. But it's not like you're going to feel like, oh no, I don't want to do this. It's more going to be like, I'm so excited. I can't wait to make this sacrifice. Do you know what I mean? That's how you're going to actually feel. And so you're going to be able to the last part of this week, it's all about you making an important sacrifice. You are going to have this strength, you're going to have this absolutely mind-blowing confidence, and you were worrying about it for so long, and you're going to surprise yourself like where all this is coming from. And you also need to understand, as soon as you make that sacrifice, you know, at that moment in time, the idea, an important idea which you had not that long ago, at that moment in time, you make this sacrifice. Just a couple of days later, there is a very interesting message which you are going to have, which is going to make you aware of the fact that there's some kind of idea that you had not that long ago. It's to do with an opportunity about that particular idea which you had not that long ago, and this is going to make you feel so good. You need to understand that this is not only about an important message about that particular idea. That message, it's all going to be about you having an opportunity when it comes to that particular idea. But what you're not going to understand and what you will not know is the fact that, you know, at that moment in time, it's a very, very, this is a very precious moment in time, because that at that moment in time, the manifestation, it's already beginning. So this is going to happen. So after this moment in time, the next year, it's going to be probably one of the most interesting years of your entire life, and you will see why. Okay, my gorgeous Gemini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. I love you. Bye.